Okay guys, so the second exercise for the correcting upper body dysfunction, we just did the chin tucks for the deep cervical flexors. So for the second exercise, we're going to be doing an activation for the external rotators. The reason we do this is, again, if in that overhead squat, when we had that arms fall forward, what's really driving those arms, what's really pulling those arms down is our internal rotators of our shoulder. So the muscles that rotate our arm in this way, they're the ones that actually really contribute to pulling that arm down. And it's mainly going to be our lat muscles here, those big muscles down the back, that if you remember back in the earlier part of the program, we released on the foam roller, we laid on the side and we did that child pose stretch to lengthen them out. So they're probably the main muscles that are really driving this dysfunction. Okay, so what we need to do, if it's the internal rotators that are short and overactive, we need to get the external rotators, because in that arms fall forward sign, they're now long and underactive. So now they're in a lengthened position. They don't have much activity. They're not working very well. So we need to fire those up. We need to increase their activity. And what that's going to do, that's going to help to maintain those flexibility gains, those mobility gains we just got, to help us to maintain that new range of motion we just got. Because remember, if we don't use that mobility, we lose it. And also that's going to help to return optimal motion and optimal function of the shoulder joint. Okay. So what we're going to do again is you're going to grab your band. What I do with these CrossFit bands, I just kind of make it in half there, get it together, and I'm just going to kind of grab it underarm like this. Okay. So this exercise has got a few names. I normally call it chest out, thumbs out, but my good colleague David Bircher out in the US, he calls it no monies, because it looks like you're holding your hands out for money. So whatever you want to call it, I think that's a great name. So we'll call it no monies. Why not? So thanks for that, Dave. Cool name for this one. So what we're going to do with these no monies is we need to first of all get our elbow bent at 90 degrees. So basically we're just going to bring our arms up to here, like we're doing like a mini bicep curl. We're going to bring our arms up to 90 degrees. We're going to bring our elbows forward, okay? And we're going to tuck them into our rib cage. And the reason we're doing that, if you go back to our release video, we did the posterior deltoid. And that posterior deltoid, with our arms fall forward sign, tries to take over the role of those external rotators, which is our infraspinatus and our teres minor. The names aren't as important, but basically that posterior deltoid will try and do its job. So we need to kind of get that out of this movement. So what we do, again, we just bring those elbows forward a bit, because that posterior deltoid brings the arm back. So if we bring it forward, we're going to put a bit of stretch on it, gets that calmed down and out of the way. So now it's pure external rotator activation. And again, I'm going to lean back against the wall. I'm going to have my chin tucked, looking forward, kind of like what I was doing with the chin tuck exercise. I've got my elbows tucked in. I'm going to keep my elbows tucked in there, because I don't want to be compensating by bringing my arms out and kind of flaring my arms out this way. I want to keep these tucked in, so I don't want to abduct my shoulders. I'm going to keep them in, and all I'm going to be doing is I'm going to try and pull this band apart. I'm going to try and pull that band apart, pull my arms apart this way. I'm going to hold it for 4 seconds. I'm going to come back for 2. I'm going to pull back out for 2. Again, I'm going to hold it 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to come back for 2. Again, pull out for 2. Hold it 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to try and rip that band. And again, as you notice, guys, I'm keeping my elbows forward. I'm keeping them tucked in. I'm not doing this. I'm not kind of flaring out my elbows as I pull. I'm just keeping my chin tucked, looking forward, elbows forward and tucked into the rib cage. And we're just going to pull that band apart, try and rip that band, hold it for 4 seconds, come back in for 2, push out for 2, hold 1, 2, 3, 4, and back for 2. Okay, so we should be doing these for 12 to 20 reps. Okay, so we need to pick a resistance that gets us to at least 12, but no more than 20. Okay, so or maybe you get to 12 reps and you can build up to 20 as the weeks go on. Okay, and we want to do that 2-4-2 tempo. So again, that's going to be pull out for 2, hold for 4 at the end, and then we're going to come back for 2. So holding for 4 at the end, that's really going to build strength in that new range of motion we've got. So really concentrate on that. So that's our external rotator activation. Okay, so hope you guys enjoy that one. It is tough. Again, we're going to do this for 12 to 20 reps. Again, so just make sure you get a resistance. which again is suitable. Again, that allows you to get to 12 reps, but no more than 20. If you find you're going beyond 20 reps, we need to make this harder. So go grab yourselves a stronger band.